This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
I love cats. I love every kind of cat. I just want to hug all of them, but I can't hug every cat. Can't hug every cat. So anyway, I am a cat lover and I love to run. I'm sorry, I'm thinking about cats again. I really love cats. I'm thinking about cats again and again and again.
Meow. So this is kind of crazy. East Haven police are searching for two suspects who broke into a home and attempted to steal a cat on Sunday afternoon. Officers responded to a home on Thompson Street around 3:45 after receiving a 911 call from residents who reported a home invasion has just taken place. The victim told police two males tried to get through a rear sliding door as they were attempted to keep the suspects out. One kicked through the glass. Once inside, the suspects pulled out guns and demanded the residents' high dollar value cat. They tried to rob them for their cat.
What kind of cat?
Suspects searched the house. I'm not sure exactly. It doesn't say exactly what kind of cat it is here.
What the hell, Lance?
Just says expensive cat. Suspects searched several minutes for the resident. So they said that that was it. It was just a high dollar value cat. I don't know what. Suspects searched the house for a cat for several minutes before the residents fought them off, and a pair took off in a blue BMW without ever finding the cat. Detectives were able to track the BMW to nearby Hamden, where the vehicle was seized and processed for evidence.
Sheesh.
Here's you got two there. Here's some neighbor talking about what happened there.
Who's gonna come and do a home invasion for a cat? I mean, let's be honest. I was on my way home and I called my wife and she's like, I can't talk right now. I gotta call the police. Guys with guns came by, broke the sliding glass door, and she hung up. And I'm like, what's going on?
So, yeah, the investigators determined that it's not a random incident, but a targeted attack between people who know each other. Obviously, because they had to have known that the cat was there, obviously, unless they was peeking through the window.
And listen, if you know anything about cats, you're going to break into the house making a bunch of noise. It's not like they're going to come up to you. Yeah. They're going to run away.
What, they think they're going to corner it? Have you ever tried to catch a cat?
Right.
It's like drunk broads
There's a reason why they say it feels like herding cats.
Yeah, drunk broads at 2 a.m.
Yeah, for sure.
So
I'm not drunk.
I wonder, because I was looking at expensive cat breeds. Mm-hmm. Well, the Maine Coon, or Maine Coon, that was Maine Coon?
Yeah.
That one's that giant one that looks like a dog, right?
They don't look like dogs. No, they got.
Well, they're just
They got cute ears that kind of point in a little bit. They got big old fluffy mittens.
Oh, those are the ones that look like Hellboy. What's that? Ron Perlman.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
I can't get over that. Now every time I see that cat, I think it's ugly.
Oh.
Because I'm like, it's Ron Perlman. There's the Sphinx is pretty expensive, isn't it?
Yeah, those are the hairless ones.
Yep. And then there's
my friend Amg has some of those.
Oh yeah.
Kmart and Sushi are their names.
It's weird because they still have their balls.
I don't know. I think one's a female.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure she'd have it nude.
They feel weird.
I can't. They're very soft.
Yeah, they're soft, but it's just like, it feels like a ball sack.
You have to have these like special wipes to clean them, to clean off the wrinkles.
I know, isn't that the bitch wrinkles?
The wrinkle is back.
Wrinkles.
God damn, we are wrinkle heavy on this show.
Yeah.
Wednesday wrinkle.
What's because
you can't get away from the wrinkle.
You got the Bengal, which is expensive, right?
My friend Clinton has one of those. Those are really cool.
So I'm trying to think of any other, because all I've had is like a calico cat. I've noticed that
I've had barn cats, yeah.
Orange cats are like the nicest cats, from what my understanding.
Are they?
I think so. I feel like they are. They're super lappy.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. I've noticed the black and white ones tend to talk a lot. The tuxedo kitties.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
They're kind of loud.
I had this cat that would let me pick it up like I caught a fish. I'd grab him. He didn't care what I did to him. Mm-hmm. And then I would lay him. It was Bacardi. I didn't name it. But He would lay.
Let me guess. Let me guess. A late teen or early 20s woman named that cat.
Bing, 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 bing.
What do I win? Some wrinkle. Thank you.
Some wrinkle. Just get that wrinkle out. But yeah, he would used to lay on my chest and then like lick my goatee, and I thought it was like the greatest thing ever. It'd make me fall asleep.
Yeah.
That's my only cat thing that I have to share.
Yeah, I've only ever had barn cats. I wouldn't mind a Maine Coon kitty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
But
I have a hard time paying high dollar money to a breeder for an animal when there are so many shelter animals. And I have no judgment against other people that do. That's you do you, totally. I'm just saying it's an issue for me. It's my own problem.
Yeah. I don't.
know?
Here's how I look at it. I like other people's animals. I just don't want to have to take care of it.
Yeah, you're too much of a neat freak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, do you don't have cats anymore?
No, I don't. America died, and I put her in a cooler, and it was a whole thing.
What? Wait, I remember this. I'm starting to remember some stuff.
Yeah. I have to.
You left it in the garage. Well,
I
explain.
hate this story. Sorry if you've already heard it. The cat died at the worst time. So the cat died the Thursday before, no, the day we were leaving for a camping trip. So I had the morning show that day, and I was supposed to be able to go home and pack the truck and leave. And the friggin' cat died. And not only did the cat die, so she died like that Wednesday night or something. And we had to get the ground softened up to dig a hole. So I left the hose running to kind of muddy it up a little bit. And I was like, well, I'm going to have to deal with that on Thursday, right? Well, then, surprise, there's an all-staff meeting. And it's at 4 p.m. So I had to go home, try to start digging the damn hole, pack up the truck for camping, right? And I'm starting to dig the hole, and there's tree roots everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Everywhere.
You tried to go back on the hill back there, huh?
No, I did. Well, the first hill.
Yeah. Okay. Well, first hill.
I can't get up into the second hill. Where the hell am I going to bury it up there?
I don't know, but the first hill's where we're going to be swimming over at Pet Cemetery.
Yeah.
Over the pool.
I was over back towards the second hill, not by the pool. God, don't even. Anyway, so there's tree roots everywhere, and I have to get to this effing staff meeting. So I'm like, what am I going to do with this friggin' cat? Well, and not only is it the staff meeting, but we're doing the staff meeting, and then we're leaving for camping. So there was no time to run back to Crick and bury the cat. So I put the cat in the cooler because my thinking was it was airtight, and it's the middle of July.
Oh, haven't you left food in the cooler? It just soaks in all the juices.
Well, would it have been better to let it rot in a box and have a bunch of friggin' bugs in my garage?
Here's what.
For the 3 days I was going to be gone camping?
And not to sound insensitive, I'm not going to jump. I'm going to digress here. But Avery was pretty close to Cat.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So that was the reason you had to bury it.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you.
I was going to say, because otherwise, that would have been garbage lid, adios, Bob's your uncle, you're
I
out
would
of
have
there.
done a little thing, yeah.
Yeah. Or just go back past out in the woods out there all the way towards Watertown and just whoop.
Well, I was going to drive it to the farm and put it in the compost pile.
Ooh. That would have smelled good.
It's a giant pile of crap. It already doesn't smell good.
But it doesn't have any dead ducks or bodies in it.
It's got dead animals in it.
Does it?
Yeah.
Get out of here.
No, that's where.
Holy
Why wouldn't you
smokes.
put them in the compost pile?
I don't know.
Anyway, God, the city people drive me nuts.
Because I have a heart.
Oh, shut up. No, you don't.
I don't put animals in.
No, when are we pretending that you have a heart?
I don't put animals in coolers.
I'm going to send the wrinkle after you if you aren't careful.
Oh, it's got me.
So the cat was in the damn cooler. It was 100 and some degrees. And by that time,
boy.
I was like, I can't open this thing. Right?
Yeah, you have to.
So I had to tape it shut. I gorilla taped it shut.
Oh, what's in the box?
Right. And it sat in my garage for over a year.
Oh, what? You never opened that, did you?
No, I gorilla taped it shut. I just said
I
that.
know, but eventually it never got.
No, why would I open it?
Oh my God, where is that thing now? I know this story. I just there's too many of these weird stories with you.
I'm a victim of circumstance.
I'm like, why didn't you just go open it?
Because I'm trying to protect other people's feelings.
That's what it was.
That's what gets me in these binds.
It's that was that statement in the form of a question that I was giving you.
Yeah.
I knew Avery like the cat.
Yeah.
But that's a way worse.
It was terrible. It ended up as bad as it could be. And I was just like, now I know.
My cat's rotting in
in a cooler.
Cooler.
Yeah, well, then
Was it that blue one that was?
No, it was a white Midwest family cooler.
Oh, man.
But it was, whatever. And my buddy dealt with it for me, so.
Where'd it go?
We'll never know. He was like, it's handled. Okay.
He dragged it to the end of the road. So Pelletier, he could pick it up. Waste man.
And you know what? I went through all that stuff, and do you think Avery even asked if I buried that damn cat?
Oh, he didn't. So apparently he doesn't care as much. As you thought.
Right. Yeah.
Your cat's in the box. How long ago? A year?
It was a year.
We gonna get around to that?
It was over a year.
Oh, man.
It was over a year because it was like, well, it was probably right around because we had to get rid of it for the graduation party.
That's why I remember this. Oh, man.
See, and this should teach me.
You
Right?
got Schrodinger's cat.
You need,
The cat's dead in the box.
100%.
Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm. And that's what you get for looking out for other people's feelings. You get a cat in a cooler.
You can learn a lot listening to podcasts.
And only 3 countries in the world don't use the metric system?
Or you can listen to this one.
I can't remember where I went Friday. Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, what did I do on Friday? I got to check my calendar.
If anybody saw me Friday, call.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
I literally have no idea where I was Friday.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
We were just talking about this, actually. Smells. There's a new study that's going out that 72% of men are self-conscious about how they smell. So a new study found a majority.
Why is it not 100%?
I don't know. Some guys just don't care, apparently.
Oh my God. Okay.
So a new study found a majority of American men are self-conscious about how they smell. Yeah. The poll of 2,000 U.S. millennial men found 72% of men are anxious about how they smell. Their body smells on a typical day. The body odor was found to be a heavy weight on men's minds. 52% worry that their body odor, they have body odor and they're not aware of it. Nearly as many, 51%, have concerns that they don't know how to fix their body odor. Still, 59% say they want someone to tell them if they have bad body odor, which I agree with that. If I'm walking around with dank breath or stinking, I'm like, hey, you got to tell me this. That's.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's our agreement.
Yeah.
That's like if my chin hair is out, y'all are supposed to tell me.
Oh, yeah. I'll sit there and play with it. I'll be, hey, get that thinking with
my neck hair. I get that one neck hair.
Yeah.
And it's just, I plucked it yesterday, which doesn't mean it won't be back today at 4 inches
got her
long.
neck pube.
It is. Like, as friends, you have to, this is your friggin' duty.
I'm there.
I know, dude.
Body parts men are most concerned about when it comes to odors include armpits, 71%, the neck, whatever, 40%, head and hair, 39%, arms, 30%, and hands, 25%. I would think your ass.
Yeah, where's swamp ass on there?
Yeah, that's got to be one of the ones. I know that there's some dudes out there that don't get a good enough wipe and or don't have bidets.
Yeah.
And you'll get that woofed of butt fumes. You know what I mean? I'm not a.
Unfortunately, yes, I do know what you mean.
I know that there's dudes. They sit down and you can smell the chair. It's like, oh, woofs up, wafts. It's in your nostrils.
Jesus Christ.
Meanwhile, the body parts men felt were important to keep smelling good included their hands, chest, and even their groin. Which,
Yeah, there you go.
now we're talking. That's 15%.
All
Though.
below the equator.
15% only.
Yeah, and
That
just-
was the lowest number.
Y'all just walking around not caring what your junk smells like.
Yeah, 7 and 10, 71% said that their armpits were especially important to keep smelling good. I'm still like totally taken back by
I
the
would
ass.
rather smell some armpit BO than your balls.
Oh yeah. Well, it's
That smell of ball soup is just
oh yeah.
unmistakable.
Ball and ass. Those have got to be like tip top.
Yeah,
You know my egg comment.
I understand, and I don't know why you had to ruin scrambled eggs for everybody.
You could eat eggs out of my ass. So, commissioned by Old Spice, which is actually a good thing. Total body deodorant.
So Avery left a thing of Old Spice.
That stuff smells good.
I was out of my regular shower, whatever, not gel, whatever the hell it is, shower
Yeah.
cream. I don't know. And I
have
had
some
this
shower-
other stuff that I had on sale on Costco. It was like $4 for like 8 bars of this soap, but it's when you use it, then you're literally squeaky clean. Like
Yeah,
your
yeah.
skin is like, so I can't
It's
handle
leaving
that.
a film on you.
It's-
What do you?
I don't know.
Turn into a wax sculpture.
I'm going to lend you a bar of it so you know what I'm talking
boy.
about. And it's not just me because I was showering with my girl and we used that soap and she's like, what is going on?
She
And I was-
shot off of you.
And so I found it's a brand new bottle of Old Spice Fiji and Palm Tree.
Oh, that's my favorite.
Is it?
Yeah.
Get over here and get
Yeah.
you a Palm. I just used it this morning.
Smells good, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's nice. It's slight. It's not overbearing.
Yes, it's just
Yeah.
that little hint.
Yeah.
You know, because I try not to use as much deodorant. Just I don't want to have the aluminum.
Yeah.
You know, so I.
Well,
try,
my deods, I use the Degree. I'm checking. I smell
I
friggin'
use
great.
I use deodorant.
I use
usually.
the Degree post shower, no white mark.
Oh,
active,
yeah,
24 hours.
Yeah, because if you have like any sort of white shirt or clear shirt,
Yeah.
your arms start looking like the color of the Constitution. You know, it's like
I've even had it with some deodorants where my black shirts have like a weird, like it turns them like gray almost in the
that
armpit.
sucks. I
hate it.
that. They should have. They do have little armpit like patches, like a
I'm not
like
doing
a
all that.
maxi pad for your arm.
Yeah.
You know, that's pretty cool. I love it. I got to get one of those. Just stamp them on there. I don't have hairy armpits anyway, so
You shave your armpits?
here and there, yeah. I don't like hairy armpits. Looks like I got a squirrel in a headlock.
Yeah, it's the armpit kitty.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah.
So anyway, the study found that their 3 and 4 were worried about their smells being embedded in their clothes after they take them off. That's me too. I don't like that smell.
No.
Nearly half, 48%, have even canceled plans with their friends over self-conscious fears that they smelled bad.
Oh my God.
There you go, man.
Some of it might be pH problems, y'all, or your diet. Sorry to break
that
it to you.
is a bad one.
Yeah.
You,
It'll give you some stanky sweats. Yeah.
you get them. That's the meat sweats are real.
Yeah, for real.
In fact, 51% of men would rather be late to an event but smell good. Men shared the situations that they felt that they were most likely to have bad body odor, including during a first sexual experience. I've always worried about that. Like you go downtown and all of a sudden you got that balls on the side smell. Smells like feet mixed
bad.
with, you're like,
bad.
uh-oh. I usually, like I said, I'm so anally retentive clean
Yeah.
that I'm not really, but it was in the back of my head like, oh man, do I stink? Does my breath smell?
Yeah.
It's breaths, armpit, and butt
Yeah.
is always a,
Oh, yeah. If I feel like I'm like, I always think about when you have a sub sandwich, I always feel like I smell like onions for like a whole day, you know?
oh yeah.
So then it's like, okay, I'm doing the whole wash. I need mouthwash. I need because
reset.
If I am self-conscious that I don't smell okay or smell pretty,
So
so
pretty.
pretty, I'm not gonna have an orgasm because I'm so focused on the paranoia that it's just not going to happen for me. So
exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. That's why
We're super clean.
I know I have. I'm
nice.
always paranoid.
It's nice.
That something's gonna, I'm always brushing the back. I brush my tongue, make sure that smells all good.
Oh yeah.
You can't check yourself. That's what sucks.
But you can usually, I feel like you can taste it.
Yeah.
If you're paying attention, you can taste.
You can get that little, something's not right.
Yeah.
But then I'm always the butt, always making sure that's super clean.
Yeah, hold on.
Because I use wipes. You got to use the bidet.
That's how you know how paranoid I am. I'm going into my backpack.
Oh, I thought you were coming over here to smell.
I'll get a whiff.
So the other thing that they were saying was outside of sexual experience was a job interview, and then after a workout. I'm not sure about that one. After a workout seems you're supposed to stink after a workout.
You're doing it right.
Exactly. The job interview I could see.
I have the Dutch oven shart wipes.
Ooh, let me smell.
Yeah. Never trust a fart. They also are okay for your face occasionally.
Fart out of your face.
Because
these aren't open yet, huh?
Yeah. They reseal.
Okay. I just didn't want to.
Yeah. And then
it smells all right.
Yeah.
Doesn't have really a scent.
No, it's just to make sure you're clean.
Yeah. Now
and it won't hurt your vajayjay.
Oh yeah, go from back to front to back.
There you go, buddy. You'd be a terrible female. I have my degree ultra clear, black and white,
ultra
24
queer.
hour. It's ultra queer when I put it on. I have my body spray.
What is that one?
Everything. Oh,
Let me smell that. I don't. Here.
It's nice. It's very slight.
Oh yeah, I can dig it.
And that's Paris Hilton. She's my bitch.
Oh yeah, I like her.
I love her. But I have that with me at all times.
Yeah.
Because
I have them. I have one in the Jeep. I have a little.
Yeah.
So
I found it.
Did you? Did you use it?
No, but I was like, that's good to know that's here.
Yeah. I have it in there at all times.
I am so paranoid. I do not want to be the stinky kid. I don't want to have a thinking whisker, and I don't want to have a booger.
Oh, yeah. I've had the bears in the cave and stuff like that. Any of that. Something in your teeth.
Dude, I tell you.
Yeah. I always am self-conscious about that. And then, like you said, just making sure you smell. My breath thing, and because that's the one thing when you're talking to somebody, you want to put somebody off is just having dank, nasty breath.
I'll straight up be like, I have coffee breath right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Well, you're not thinking about it at all times. And then as much as we get close to people and talk,
Yeah. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go.
And I'm all out of flossers. Usually I have flossers with me too, because there's like 2 spaces in my teeth. There's like one right here by one of my crowns.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one over here where it's just a natural gap. And if I have like beef jerky or meat or anything, it'll get stuck in there. And that's what gives you bad breath.
Yeah. I have one. I should have just had him take the wisdom tooth out, but I have one in the back that's impacted because I had him cut the other one out. And he's like, you want me to cut it? Because I didn't want to go under. I never go under. I just deal with the sounds.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I can hear and all that slicing and all that stuff. So it doesn't bother me. But then they did it I need to get this one done because it gets stuff caught. Go ahead.
Yeah. Go to the phones. Hello, JJO.
Hey, I know it's a little early for the hard-hitting questions, but when you said you had that soap, you were going to borrow it to him. Does that mean he's going to use it and give it back?
Yeah.
Yes.
Please tell me no.
That's how close we are.
That's how close. I have no
In
pubes,
fact,
so
we're
there's
just
no
going
worry.
to take a shower together.
Yep.
That's fine.
Just rub each other.
There goes another marriage.
Replay today the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Florida, but that's America's wing.
Drunk driving is what I like to do. I like drunk driving with you.
A Florida man was arrested for ramming an SUV into a zero tolerance underage drinking and drugs sign.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
It's pretty awesome. Alonzo Dwayne Prim was charged with criminal mischief and resisting arrest. The onlookers that got the video, their commentary is pretty great.
Holy cow, he's doing it again.
The policeman's probably going to have to, block him in there.
How? Watch, he's gonna really go this time. Oh my Lord, what is he doing? 0 tolerance for drugs and alcohol. It says.
God, what is he doing?
Nope. He squared up again.
Dude. Okay, so
Squared up again. He done squared up again.
yeah, he rammed his Toyota SUV into the sign several times. It wasn't just an accident. He would back up and hit it again.
What did you get? You just got upset with the message? Tell me what to do.
The police responded to the intersection of Canal Road and Foley Beach Express. Motorist assist call. When officers got there, they saw the SUV continuously ramming the 0 tolerance underage drinking and drug sign that was placed at the intersection. They made contact with the good old Alonzo here, arrested him. The sign was valued at $19,500.
19? What? Why?
What?
Why?
That's the big story here. Is why is the sign at $19,500?
Was it electric? It didn't. It was just the wood. It wasn't just.
So here's the video. Let's see.
You should see if you can see it.
Because they're gonna.
It has to be
They're
like
gonna
one of the
swear.
electric signs.
Mm-hmm. It's one of the. So it's like flashing.
Oh yeah,
like
yeah.
A
It's
kind
got
of
the.
kind of sign.
I can understand
well, and
that.
it's
then.
spring break season, so I'm sure that's why they have it. But still, I wouldn't. I would have. That's twice the amount I would have thought that sign was worth.
Yeah,
And I
'Cause
can't
that's
remember.
it's not like it's pixelated. It's got those little bulbs.
Yeah, right. It's not like an LED. It's not
the
like
one
the
that says
sphere.
detour, or this ramp is closed from
Right.
March 1st to
Yeah, it's
one of those.
Pretty basic. Yeah, and I can't remember. I feel like I'm in the wrong business because signs cost a lot of money. We replaced our sign out there, and it was like $30,000.
Yeah, you're praying for the upcharge on cost for everything, though. That's why.
Yeah.
All the different people that had to, they got to get the material from there, and they got to get the material from here, and then they've got to send it over, and they get the shipping
I feel
charge
like
in
the
there.
sign people have a you have to have the network of people in order to make your sign business work, right? So I feel like it's like funeral homes. Like it's it's like the same group of people, and they all know each other, and they all look out for each other.
Yeah.
Like I don't think you can just bust into the sign game.
No. It's a niche type thing.
Totally.
You just reminded me of that. This is just off topic a little bit, but as you can do anything with your family's body. You don't have to go to a, crematorium or go to a funeral home or anything like that. You can just take it and put them in a Midwest family
cooler.
Save them there for a year and bury them.
Okay, just for the record, it was an old cooler and it was broken. The top thing, the flaps were broken. Yeah. Everybody remembers it.
I remember that one. It was the right one. The right
white.
flap.
It was
white,
It was the white cooler and the right flap was
Trevor's coming for you.
I know. Trevor just found out it was a Midwest family cooler that I buried the cat in.
But yeah, you could just take your, if it's your mom or something like that.
I don't think you're right about that.
It's true. Everybody thinks that
you have to have a place to put the body.
Right.
They
you
don't
can bury
just
them. You can bury them in the backyard.
No, you can't.
In your backyard.
No,
if
you
it's
cannot.
If it's your.
You cannot bury them in your
Why?
backyard.
Let me see.
Yeah.
What is it? How do you even look this up? Corpse? I don't
be
know.
like,
just
you need to break it down to the basics. Can I bury a body in my backyard? It's on my Google. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and further right, I'm glad this is on the air, just in case anything were to happen.
Maybe it's the perfect
This was
alibi.
Clear. I've been listening to a lot of Dateline. All right, what does it say? No, you can't, you jackass. Because the problem is when it...
There are no laws that prohibit human home burial. You must check local zoning laws restrict on home burials. It is legally required to use a funeral. It is also legally required to use a funeral director.
Yeah.
Even if you're burying on your private land, embalming is the only required if the person dies of contagious disease. So yeah, so it's kind of both. You can just take a loved one and flop them on your property.
Well, you can't. You need to check local, and they're going to tell you can't because when it decomposes, that goes into the water.
Right. Well, you have to just watch the zoning. That's it.
So,
but among other advantages, it can be entirely private affair and avoid expenses of a grave, cemetery, and burial grounds. So you can do it.
you just got to find a place to
just got to make sure. Hey,
bury 'em.
it's like digging a hole. You got to call the. Hey, is there any lines under there?
The digger's hotline.
Yep. Yeah, there's no state laws that prohibit you from burying a deceased loved one in the backyard. You can flop them in the backyard.
That is not. You got to stop telling people that. You
Go
have
ahead.
to check your local laws.
I said you got to the zoning.
Yeah, they're not gonna let you. There you are on Main Street,
No,
Lake Mills.
Come on,
burying a 6-foot grave.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You got to have.
Be a little sus.
If it's in your property, and I'm not talking suburban area because I can't. But if you're like in the country or you have land out there, you can dig a hole, toss them in there. Pretty cool.
Yeah. What do you want to happen to your body when you die?
I don't know if I want to get burnt. Because I don't, I want to have some existence. Eventually, everybody's going to be burned when the sun supernovas, and then it just takes out Earth. No matter what, everybody's going to be incinerated.
Yeah.
Any thought of you will be incinerated.
Yeah.
To the atomic level. But.
Well, that's the physical. Yeah.
So, I don't know. I just want to be buried. I don't know. Somewhere.
You're not even going to be here. You're going to be in a different dimension.
Yeah.
Hello, JJO.
And that sign costs so much because it's probably a city or state job, and it's taxes paid for it, so they jack the price.
Yep, so they can pay
then
for
you
other
gotta have
stuff.
a couple of county guys standing around with shovels while it's getting put in. You gotta have another guy standing there on the phone and a clipboard.
Yeah, clipboard. Yep, you need the clipboard guy for sure. Yep. God, you're so right. You're so right, dude.
Man.
Have a good day, bud.
So it's probably cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's county people sitting there going like, dude, what the hell?
They're not offended because they know it's true. Hi.
Hello. It may be possible that you can bury a body on your own private land, but state law requires you to have a crypt that is 1/8 inch of concrete thick.
Okay. That's good.
That's so the ground does not heave in.
Okay. Thank you. That guy's got a few bodies in his yard.
Yeah. I don't know because it's saying here, it was just like you can because there's all that natural burial, so that wouldn't require concrete because you have a bunch of mausoleums in the ground.
Yeah.
So.
Aren't mausoleums above ground?
Yeah, I said mausoleums in the ground.
So then it's not a mausoleum. It's a crypt.
Whatever. It's a mausoleum in the ground. Technically, I'm right.
Putting a mausoleum in the ground undoes its mausoleumness.
No, because it describes. I'm getting in detail. Imagine a mausoleum, but in the ground. Doesn't that describe it?
You're like the most frustrating friend. Because a mausoleum is
it's above ground.
An external freestanding building.
Right.
Constructed as a monument. So it would not be underground. Why are you going to build a whole monument and then put it underground?
Easter Island.
Oh, my God, I hate you.
I rest my case, counselor.
Oh my God, dude.
I win.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and let you think that. That's fine.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO. Like foreplay for your day.
Today is National Orgasm Day.
I'll have an orgasm, and for my drink, I'd like a banana daiquiri.
I'm going to ask you a simple question about sex. Do you ever fake it?
You cannot fake an erection.
This is the Fake at 8.
No, that's just science fiction.
Kind of like the female orgasm.
With Johnny and D. JJO.
Fake It 8 brought to you by Cruisin' Chubbies in the Dells. Up to 30 entertainers a night. That's 60 boobs. Should keep you satisfied, I would think.
Same amount of nipples, too. Isn't that cool?
Hey, I like the math you're doing out there. Spread out at Cruisin' Chubbies. We have Monica on the line. Hi.
Hi.
How are you this morning?
Good.
Fantastic. All right. I think we are ready for you to give us an amazing Fake It 8. So I'll hand the keys over to you, Monica.
Oh. Oh. Daddy. Oh. Oh. Yes. 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 It's right there. Right there. Oh. Oh. No. Yes. No. Yes. Oh. All right. Yes. Oh my God. Oh.
Labia majora.
Oh my God.
Jam some confusion in there. I love it. Yes, no, maybe so.
No. Oh, gosh, I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Hello, JJO.
That's right, girl. Take all of it. Ride it.
Oh, dude.
Oh, you got them all.
No, I didn't have anything to drink.
Creeped out now.
Everyone's... Y'all are
Tuned
going to
in.
be off the chain right
Yeah.
now. I just know it. Hello, JJO.
That's a man.
I saw you on the news, and I want to pinch your tiny wiener.
Hello, JJO.
I'd be her daddy.
Labia majora.
Hello, JJO.
Is it no or is it yes? No, yes, no.
Let's go pay some hookers to knock our junk around.
Uh-oh. Hello, JJO.
I'd share my soap with her.
She just looks like her vagina stinks.
He's in line at Quick Trip. I know that ding dong.
See you next time.
That was very, very good.
That was good.
That was one of the better ones I've heard.
Yeah, I agree. I couldn't agree more. So, Monica,
Good
going
work.
to the Hall of Fame.
The JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.